Welcome into another SR51 Media Show. I am your host, SR51 Media. Hopefully you're having a good night tonight. If you're not, hopefully it turns around for you. We got volume audio. We got gameplay audio. Thank the Lord the stream is running well. Thank the Lord the stream is running well. Wyhand 5750. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for starting the stream off of likes. That is greatly appreciated. We are live. We are live across our platforms that we are normally live on. Be sure to check us out. Okay. So I got a little bit to talk about with the Philadelphia Eagles, as well as with the gaming news. So we're gonna get into it. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get Micah Parsons up off this team. Micah is a very good player. I'm not gonna talk about his talent. I think he's still on my team. Yeah, he's still on my team. I think that what we can do is go ahead and trade him away. And let's see the offers that we get. So they're offering me Joel Thuney. It's not a really good pick because he's about 32 and he's a left guard. Huvanga's very good as a safety, but I don't want to do business with the Broncos. Benito is very good as well, but he's also 33 as a left guard. Mike Evans is good, but he's also 32. Trey Smith is very good at right guard. To have a 90-26 right guard, I think you could actually get Kansas City to go ahead and probably give you a couple of more picks first round with that. But then you would be sending Micah Parsons to the Chiefs. So, who knows? Not that one. Terry McLaurin, him going to the Commanders wouldn't hurt me, but then I'll be getting somebody I don't want to use. CeeDee Lamb's a great wide receiver, but I want him to, stay a Cowboy because he's all they got left. Tyreek Hill's nice, but he's also coming into almost 32. And now Drake London will be somebody nice to pick up a wide receiver. He's already a 91 superstar at 24 years old, so that's a very good trade right there. And then you have Brian Thomas Jr. and they're also he's at 84, and they're also offering 2 first-round picks right out the bat, so they probably would be open to 3 or 4 first-round picks, right? Well, the Packers are offering Xavier McKinney, but he still plays for them. Milton Williams from the Patriots, Myers, Puka Nacua. Yeah, so the best trade I would say would be probably the Brian Thomas trade or the Drake London trade. So I'd say either the Falcons or the Jaguars. So let's go over, those are the 2 teams I'm going to look to do business with because they did fair business with me on the offers. So let's see what the Falcons have. All right, they have Jesse Bates. Excuse me. They actually do have Chris Lindstrom, and they have Drake London. Let's see. Who do we have right now playing right guard? Vera Tucker and Robert Hunt. And the left guard, we have Landon Dickerson, and we don't have Quinyon Mitchell, if I'm not mistaken. So, yes, Chris Lindstrom will make a good pickup. At wide receiver, we have a lot of good people. We just picked up Jameson Williams, so we necessarily don't need a wide receiver with Drake London. Saying that we need more linebackers. Josh Hines Allen, he's looking. Let me see what he's looking to get. Josh Hines Allen is looking to be top of the depth chart, which I can make him, and then it won't be a no income tax state. But I can move him to left guard, and then I'm thinking also trading Abdul Carter away as well. But I know Mike is going to go first. So the Falcons, what do they have as, say, what I'm needing? As, say, what do y'all have at linebacker? Who do I have at linebacker? I haven't been on for a while. Who do I have at linebacker? Hold on 1 second. Let me check the checks. So let's see. Who do I have at linebacker? Isaiah Ivan Pace Jr. at Sam. The boys. Okay. Jahi Campbell at Will. Okay, I think Zach Vaughn is hurt for a while. Okay. So I would say we could use a cornerback. At least one more cornerback to kind of even it out. We have about 5. Free safety's looking good with Minka Fitzpatrick and Reed Blankenship. What's defensive tackle look like? I mean, you could use a defensive tackle if you want to bring somebody in. So, okay, so the Falcons have a pretty good roster. Let's see what the Jaguars have. Okay, so that's where I sit Chris Wilkins to. So I could probably put Chris Wilkins up. I could get. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so we're gonna go with Foye. We're gonna go with Foye Sahid. Foye. We're gonna go with Foye. He's 30 years old, but he's 87. Then there's Travis Hunter, who's a 85 cornerback, only 22 years old. You know what? Let's do this. Instead of going that route, let's go over to what do we got? Because Zach Vaughn's on the spot, right? Yeah, Zach is hurt. Oh, he just has a quad strain. He's week to week. Okay, so for Mike, I mean, we have Devin Lloyd and we have Jack Campbell. They're young. I don't really think we need anybody else on that. What I would say is, I would look for. Where's Trey Hendrickson? There you go. That's the team. Is he back on the Bengals? Trey Hendrickson? Did I put him back on the Bengals? Yep. He's back on the Bengals. I'm trying to think who else I have that I was going to do a trade with. It was going to be him. Somebody else I had. It was, and he was a pretty good player too, the other person. I'm trying to remember him now. It's tight end looking like. Not Njoku. Abdul Carter. There you go. Carter's going to be going. So let's see what that says. If they have Trey Henderson. Okay. How many first round picks do we have? Like, how many firsts do we literally have? All right, we got a good couple first. Trey could come over and play left, and then we could keep Josh Hines Allen. So let's do that because the Falcons don't actually have a line, so we're just going to ship Micah Parsons to the Bengals. And then we're going to ask for Trey Hendrickson as well as, who do you have on the... And their line people aren't really that strong. We have a cornerback. Not that many hitters. Free safety looking the same way. Their defense is not their strong suit. What's the line protecting? The line protecting Joe Burrow is that good? I feel like, okay, take him off and ask them what it would take to trade for him. Okay, so they're looking for a defensive tackle, a right guard. If you wanted to pick up Trey Henderson, you would probably have to bet the farm type thing to get him. Look, I'll offer him 31 and see what happens. See, even if I raise it up to say 22, yeah. So he's there, which is understandable. You know, great player. T plays for New York. Miles plays for us on right. We got Josh Hines Allen. Now left, there's T.J. Watt, who's on the Steelers. He could be a mentor to Michael Parsons. He could be a mentor to coming home from work. brain farting. Try to get T. Higgins. Try to get T, then use him as a trade piece. Oh, you mean T. Higgins, huh, Ethan? Okay, I hear that. I was thinking about the T.J. Watt mission, right? Because I feel like, let me see, because we have some mods out there that's playing. We have some mods out there that's playing quarterback too, and I think on the Pittsburgh Steelers, there's a mod of ours that's playing quarterback. Is he? No. Okay. So yeah, if you wanted to, let's see what the Steelers got as far as. I think they got Jalen Ramsey. They got a good amount of people over there. I know I got DK Metcalf from them, but let's see. Okay, so you could work a trade. Let's say T.J. Watt, Jalen Ramsey. I would go. What I would do, so you're good on both sides. I would do. I mean, Jalen Ramsey, you're not going to get that much use out of, number one, even though he's a 94. Well, you know what? Because how long did Darius Slay play? Yeah, Darius Slay been around 12 years, and Jalen's only in his 9th year, so you're still going to get 3, maybe 4 more years out of him. I would say T.J. Watt, Jalen Ramsey, Alex Highsmith, and do y'all have any firsts? And at least three firsts for Micah Parsons. Let's see if we can make, because that'll help. Jalen Ramsey, Highsmith. Wait, who's on the line also? Because I'm in need of a backup left guard. Nobody? Isaac St. Malo? No, I don't bring him back. Troy Fatano, okay. And then draft picks 6, 1, and 2. All right, so I am offering Michael Parsons for T.J. Watt, Jalen Ramsey, Alex Highsmith, and 3 first-round picks. Do you agree? He's an overpay of doom and despair. Okay, so it could be the 6. It could be also because they only have a yellow interest in him. You have to go places where they have. I know picks like that go through sometimes. Let's see here. So they're gonna hold on to TJ. Well, I mean, not that they're gonna hold on to TJ. They just don't have that huge of an interest in Micah Parsons. So, Greg Russo from the Bills would be nice. I'm gonna be sending Abdul Carter back to the Giants. Oh yeah, Jonathan Gennard. Okay. It's Dexter Lawrence. Dexter Lawrence 33. I like Jonathan Gennard. I think I'm gonna go with the Jonathan Gennard trade because I've been doing good business with the Panthers. Well, let me ask you this: can I pick up Jonathan Gennard for say a first or something like that, and just keep Micah and work him out somewhere else? Oh, okay. So a higher pick would get me like Jonathan Gennard, huh? Okay. How about a first and a third from 28? Let me see who else y'all got, too, before I automatically... I mean, you might be able to get Derek Brown, who's 27 years old. And you can also maybe pick up J.C. Horn and get Jonathan Gennard. Who else they got? Panay Ford was their defensive tackle boy we had. Keep the first. Put Jonathan Gennard on there. Give me Brown and give me Brown and give me give me Brown. I'll take. You know what? Give me the players I want, and I'll decide who stays, who doesn't. So give me Brown, give me Gennard, and telling me B money. You gotta. I mean, because once you hit that trade button and they get that player, they are not going to be looking at hand Michael. One thing I know about these trades is like once you hand somebody like Michael over, you can forget getting them back in the trade. you would have to really come up off of it. Let's see here. You have to come up off an arm, leg, and a soul to get him back. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna go with Grenard, Brown, and if I don't use another person, I can actually use it on a pick. Wow, they got a young ball wide receiver who's 22 years old, and let's see what he got. He's 22 years old. He's a rookie. He has 89 speed, 91 acceleration. He's already a top 14. This must have been a rookie pick at wide receiver. Zafi, yo, what's up with you, man? B Money said, nah, for real. This is their first round pick. This ball right here. He looks very good as a wide receiver. I think he's really going to turn out very well. What's his motivation and tags? Highest value offer. Okay. Big market. Okay. Yeah, I can see him, Bernard, and Brown. And how do I know Tech? Oh, I know him because, to be honest, I'm a major football fan. And at the same time, I knew the Panthers were having some good games. And I have also the NFL YouTube pass, so I can go back and watch the games when they go off. So I saw him playing really well. I just couldn't remember whether he was the number one pick. And I'm not doing them dirty, like just trade them, like force trade them, like I'm going to actually see. Oh, they have no first? Okay, they got some first. I'm not going to, force trade them. Oh, he said, how don't I know him? Oh, well, from what you can tell, massive Eagles fan, I wouldn't be able to tell you everybody that's on every team. Especially a rookie that just came out on the Panthers, Don't get me wrong, not a lot of them get past me, but I've been working a lot, so I haven't been. Normally, in a little bit more, I'm going to have more time off to watch more football, but this beginning part of the season, I've been working a lot, so I haven't been able to catch everybody's games. All right, so here's the trade. Y'all have a green interest, right? Okay, here's the thing. I'm offering you Micah Parsons for Jonathan Gennard, a left edge, 28-year-old Jonathan Gennard, a defensive tackle, Derek Brown, 27 years old, a wide receiver, Tech, and 22, and 3 first-round picks. Spam is saying, BBEJ said no. We'll see if it goes through. And Micah, what is this offer? We're going to see if Micah goes along, if they go along with this offer from Micah, because I'm going to use the defensive tackle because I need a 15th tackle. The wide receiver is nice. We're going to keep the wide receiver. I may trade them. I think. You think it won't go through? And then Tech, we're going to bring in as a wide receiver, and then 3 first-round picks from 2027 and 1 from 2028. And we're going to see if all that goes through. He said Micah isn't enough. We're about to find out. Okay, Micah isn't enough to pull all that. So let me pull this. Take 1 first-round pick off. I'm willing to go with 2. Okay, so is it the picks? Or you know what I think it is? I think it's Tech. Most players that are in the NFL, what I noticed this year's Madden, they do not allow you to trade for rookies like that. Rookies are very much protected in this year's Madden draft. Madden draft. This year's Madden, like when you go to trade for a rookie, they really don't. Like even this guy, feature starter, I'm not even gonna try to work with him. I would say I go for more of the rookies. I go more for the vets. So put him on. Say if they don't go with it for Horn, then we'll take Horn off and just add another first-round pick or something like that. Micah Parsons for Gennard, Brown, and Horn, and 3 first-round picks. Okay, take Horn off. 3 first-round picks, Brown and Gennard. Okay, take the 27 off. 2 first-round picks, Brown and Gennard. Okay, I'm willing to exchange the picks and bring it down to 1 pick, Brown and Gennard. Okay, if I was to move this first down from 28, what other picks do you have? You have a second and 28. Okay, because I want to collect first to make that happen. Let's come on over to the draft picks and let's go with third. Okay, third isn't enough. Third from this year's draft. Third from this year's draft and a third next year's draft. That first is really what's hanging them up. So let's do this. I wanted to collect the first, but I'd be willing to take 2 firsts in this year's draft. Okay, 1 second. Okay, normally I don't do this, but I'm willing to make an exception. Jonathan Gennard is the top flight left edge. He'll solve my left edge problem that I'm having losing Michael Parsons. Derek Brown is the top flight defensive tackle, and he'll solve whatever problems I'm having in defensive tackle not having a backup. So I'm willing to trade them players for players with no picks. All right. And the Panthers now have Michael Parsons. And there's no way he's coming out that team. Michael Parsons joins the Panthers. Michael Parsons joins the Panthers as the trade is finalized with the Eagles. Hold on 1 second. All right. All right, so we got that trade done. He said no way he pulled a Jerry. Okay, first of all, what you have to understand is when you go back to the players, right? Let's understand this. First of all, you got Derek Brown in there. Derek Brown immediately when he came to the team went from a 97 to a 99. Okay, so he is now 99 out. His temper is 3 up. That means his morale is at 59. He is 3 points over his normal morale, which has him playing at a 99. Not even talking about just his abilities, but his rank in the NFL, he is number 4 ranked defensive tackle in the NFL, top 22%. He is a 99 block shedding, 99 tackle, and 99 play recognition. This dude was a great pickup. Okay. Then you come over to say Jonathan Gennard, right? Let's see where Gennard's at. Let's see if Gennard got anything going. Okay, his morale is up. He's at 99. His morale is actually on a 63, bringing him to 4 plus. 1 second. Give me 1 quick second here. So what happened was, his block shedding is like a 91, right? So he's come to the team, his morale's way up. He's close to home, Georgia, so he's loving the fact that he's close to home. That's what he really loves. Now, I don't know how Derek Brown, his morale went up because he's close to home, Georgia as well. He's from Georgia, and we have historic championships. Now, the thing about it is, when you say a Jerry, don't get me wrong, he didn't even really mess up in the trade because he got, who did he get? Kenny Clark, right? And Kenny Clark's a very good defensive tackle. Now, yeah, I could have probably got 5 or 6 picks, but now my defensive room is solved up forever, and I just solved my left edge problem. So even though Mike is gone, and you also have to understand what first round picks I already possess. Like I already possess number 26, 20, 22, 26, and 31 in this year's draft, as well as a third round pick in this year's draft. And then in next year's draft, I have number 12 from Dallas and 2 third round picks. So we're good. You know, this isn't one of those like I traded him away, you know, and didn't get anything for him or got fleeced or something. You know, 1 second as I deal with something real fast. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, it's not like, you know, we got into a situation where we traded them away for peanuts. This is a franchise for moderators and subscribers. So how we run it over here is if you're a moderator, like if you stick around long enough to become a moderator, you get a player added into whatever game I'm playing. And then also I would give out. I'm going to be giving out my gamer tag later for people to be able to join up to play games with me. Because I also got the Xbox World Ally X on the way to the crib later on. So we would play the games together, either online or off. And then I would create 2 players in sports games and other games as well. So it's a closed off franchise for us. Okay, so then we have to cut 1 player already, which I understand. I think it's that for Panay Ford is the one. Yeah, and then wait, is it Ford? Oh no, we didn't pick up Ford. It's okay, Grenard at left. Okay. All right, yeah, Abdul Carter. Now Abdul Carter, I want to trade him back to the Giants. Thank you, Shankster. This is where you can actually. Well, wow, the Giants don't even want him back. Okay, what offers? No offers. Wow, there's no offers for Abdul Carter. Wow, is it something I didn't know? Man, they offered him in a trade to me. I thought he'd be a pretty good player. Let's see. I mean, the Bears have interest. What about? I mean, dang. What's his morale like? Does he like? I mean, his temper's up. He has a 51 morale, which is also boosted him in 3 points. Yeah, but you know what? I don't really want to keep any Giants around like that. So, who did I send to you to get Abdul Carter? Is my question. Oh, they have T. Oh, I see what it is. They have T at right edge now, so they don't need him anymore. Oh, okay. I would say because I think the cornerback room could use some smoke. You know, some heat to help him out. So how about Jalen Ramsey for Abdul Carter? No interest. There's literally no interest in Abdul Carter. I'm glad to go team for team. The Bears have interest. What about for say Thunny? Okay, no interest in Thunny. I mean, Thunny is the best player on their team. Jaquan Brisker. Okay, Jaquan looking pretty nice, but then there's Romeo Oduzi. Rome is a stone cold dog. I'm not even gonna lie. I've seen him play a couple times. Yeah, all the people that's on here is people that I know I can do. Who had that defensive tackle? I'm trying to remember. I think it was. I have Abdul Carter, so let's say this. If I kept Carter, but I think that's where the bad juju's coming from. Having a lot of Cowboys and Giants on my squad. Don't trade him. He's good in sim. So what about Stevenson from cornerback? I was just about to come to the cornerback room and see what we're looking like over there. I think we're at a 6er. Wow. Yeah, we got L'Jarius Sneed, Cooper DeJean, Brian Murphy Jr., Quinyon Mitchell, Devin Witherspoon, and Denzel Ward. So we're good at cornerback. Free safeties, Minka Fitzpatrick. Reed Blankenship has right side. Linebacker was good. It was lineman. That's what it was, lineman. We do not have a backup left guard. And Abdul Carter. C Black said he's good on trades. He's good on sim. Joe Thuney for Abdul Carter would be nice, but they're not going to trade. Let me see what they want for Joe Thuney. You know what? Let's do this. On the Bears said, what do you need the most? I would say to be better, I would say myself. We have Bryce Young from the Panthers. We have that. What's the tight end looking like? Dallas Goedert, Njoku, and Novocaine. I would say we should go. We have to get rid of a person anyway. You're right. I wouldn't get rid of what's his name? Carter, unless it's the right pick. And I think let's just see if the Giants. The Giants we know isn't going to take him, so we're gonna have to find. They said don't get rid of him. He's good in trade. He's good in sim. So that means he's going to get, somebody saying that he's probably going to get better as time goes on. I know I like to tweak it because I have it on All Star. So even though you have all these people, a lot of times you can still. A lot of times you can still. Now I'm gonna show you what I normally do. I don't know if everybody knows this trick, but what you can do is when you have a hidden player like this, you can go into back up. You can go into roster, right, and check and see where they're gonna be before they. So before I trade him away, I would go into his. I would go into his stats and see if he's gonna be a star. Oh, he's gonna be a superstar. Oh no, I'm not trading him away. Y'all right about that. I didn't change nothing. Yeah, he's gonna be a superstar. Oh, okay. He's gonna be one short of X Factor. We gotta make room. So I would say, Campbell is blocking Carter from growing. We are short, and then Bond will be back probably next week. So, linebackers, I'm gonna tell you one thing. That's one thing I would tell you. Linebackers is hard to find this year. Linebackers are really, really hard to find this year. 6 wide receivers and 3 tight ends. I would say trade away Williams for a good left guard. Let's see who's a really good. Williams is nice. He's a very nice wide receiver. But who's a nice left guard that we could pick up? Oh, Quinyon Nelson's hurt. He's out 1 to 3 weeks. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Lately, he been getting hurt a lot. And then there's Landon Dickerson. There's Benito, but he's been around 11 years. Oh, okay. There's Damian Lewis. Damian Lewis is the left guard. He's the guy that was protecting. Bryce Young. So I traded him away. No trade packages. Okay, what was the position that I was trading again? I think it wasn't Carter. We decided to hold on to Carter. Wide receiver, Jameson. 83 for 84 left guard. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a one-off trade where I don't have to haggle. All right. We got 84 left guard to back up our. Cause you need linemen and you need good ones. All right. All right, cool. All right. Just wanted to get on here and do a little bit of trading. I'm not going to take it too late in the night. It's already about to be 10 o'clock at night here. Glad I was able to come on with y'all and chill for a little bit. I wanted to also announce, if you haven't already, be sure to go on over to www.sr51media.com. Over there you will find podcasts, you will find articles, you will find other videos. Blaze, welcome to the 51 Dynasty community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today, where you are appreciated. Thank you for your support, and welcome into the group. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Also, if you have not, be sure to go on over to SoundCloud under SR51 Media. You will find the SR51 Media show over there. We'll I will be going over gaming news and topics and things like that. Also, stay close to the brand. I have some amazing news that I'm working on, things that I can't really talk about right now, but I am super excited for. So be sure to check that out. And you guys and gals and people have a great rest of your night, and I will see you in the next stream. Peace.